Hey everybody, and welcome back to Foundation Friday. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. First of all, I wanted to tell you guys to please come on over and follow me on my other social media outlets. I have Instagram, I have Pinterest, I have Tumblr, I have Snapchat, I have Twitter, and everything is at TheMindCatcher, so I'm very easy to find. I also want to thank some of you guys for tagging me on Instagram in the cover girl post. That was very sweet of you, because whether or not you believe it, it does help me get noticed just a bit over here in my little small area of YouTube. Also, I want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon account where I go a little farther into makeup. Some of the videos are 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes long. I do get some long videos made over there, and I'm pretty much going into depth about eye makeup, face makeup. We talk about skincare products, we talk about nails, we talk about hair. So you guys can come on over to Patreon and check me out. Also, I wanted to talk about last week's Foundation Friday. Now, last week I used the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I saw lots of mixed reviews on it, just like I mentioned in that video. I actually had a chance to wear it twice this week. Once I wore it with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's right here. I wore it with that one, and I wore it with this one actually in the video on that Friday, and I told you guys that I would be wearing it all day. So I have nothing but great things to say about this and the Smashbox together, and I'll show you a little clip of me at the end of the day. Alright guys, it is after 10 o'clock at night, and this is what the foundation did around my nose. And that's where it's transferring. So there is a bit of transfer right around the nose, and that's because I'm oily, nothing else. And that's it. Did pretty good. I also had a chance to wear it at the zoo. Me and my family went on a family field trip with Florida Virtual School to the zoo here in Miami. And that particular morning I told my husband I wasn't going to wear any makeup, but then I said this is a great chance to try out the Bare Pro out in the elements. You know what I'm saying? We were out there all day. We got there at 10 o'clock. We didn't leave until about 4. So we were out there for a good amount of time. We walked. It wasn't too hot. It was nice and sunny and everything, but I got a chance to really get a feel of the foundation, and guys, it held up. I am oily, and I came home still looking like I had nice skin. So we're going to move on. Today I'm going to be talking about the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. This is also oil free. I got these from Amazon.com. Did a lot of searching on YouTube. I said, okay, I could narrow it down to C8, which is Cocoa, and C9, which is Deep Cool. Okay, so those are the two shades. So what I'm going to do is just take my finger. You guys know between my face and my neck are two different shades. My lighting is going up and down, and I am so sorry. Let me see if I can adjust my ring light just a little bit. Okay, so I adjusted my ring light just a little bit. I'm hoping that that will help me out a little bit. This is the C8 that I'm going to put right here on my face so we can see what that looks like. And this is the C9 I'm putting right here next to it. You can see it's a little deeper. Now the other day I did swatch them both on my hand, and I noticed over time they both deepened in the shade, and I'm thinking C8 would possibly be a better match, but I want you guys just to see the two shades on my face. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Smashbox primer. Alright, I'm going to apply one side with my blender and one side with my favorite foundation brush right now. I started liking this for foundation recently. This is the Edge Kabuki F87, and this is by Sigma. It has that triangle shape, so it can get in every crack and crevice and corner, because I have a small forehead and I was wiping away my brows all the time. So I decided that this might be the best brush for me. It does not have a pump, so I didn't like that about it, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand. Alright, it's a little runny, but we're going to go with it. Alright guys, so how are we liking that coverage and that color? You see the discolored side. So I'm not going to apply any more on this side of the face. I'm going to try to use the exact same amount and use the brush on this side. I apply some on the brush. And automatically I can feel that I like the application of the blender a little bit better. It feels like I applied less. But you see what I was talking about with the brush being pointy like that, like a triangle. I can get around my brows much easier. If you have a smaller forehead, this brush is pretty good. And it'll get around your hairline and everything a little easier. So that's what it's looking like on that side. And I can see little areas that need to be. And you can see, perhaps, I'm not sure if you guys can notice it, but it seems like this side is deepening up a bit. And I like the application with the sponge a little bit better because I feel like I got sheerer coverage, but it was enough coverage. It seems to be a thin enough formula where I can layer a bit and it doesn't pick back up. And I like that because I do have a few foundations where you would try to layer, and as you're tapping your skin, you will see it picking right back up. You'll see your skin poking through. That drives me absolutely crazy. But this one seems like one you can layer very softly. I just think it looks very nice, very well put together. But of course, the wear test will let us know the truth about it. I still see a little bit of a sheen on my face. I'm not quite sure if it's from the foundation or if it's from the Smashbox, because the Smashbox, in my opinion, gives me like that inner glow too. You know, I haven't applied any types of highlighters or anything. So I do notice that the Smashbox gives you kind of that flawless glow type finish. So I'm really liking this. I will be wearing this all day, and you see my lighting just changed. It's daytime and clouds, all kind of stuff going on. But I will be wearing this all day, and we're going to check on the wear of this foundation. I'm going to apply a little bit of my concealer under my eye. Let's see how a different formula from a different company would work on top of it. And I'm going to use the same sponge, just a different side. Okay, so it seemed to blend very, very nicely on top. I'm looking down inside of a mirror, guys, but it does seem to have blended very nicely on top. Nothing picked back up. That's what I was looking for. If this concealer was going to force, excuse my phone, if this concealer was going to force the foundation to get a little tacky and start picking back up off of my skin, but I don't see that happening. So we are back. Got some hair on. We're going to put a little bit of this spray on our faces. I'm really liking, ugh. Don't talk while you're putting that on, nasty. I'm really liking the look of this. I look so smooth. Very, very smooth. Very even. I really like this. I'm really liking this. I told you guys, I'm loving this Foundation Friday. I'm so glad there are other, foundations that I could use that work well with my skin type and skin tone. So I'm really liking this series. That it looks like skin, but it looks better than skin. I'm really liking this look, so I am going to try to rock it as long as I can today. I'm really not going out and about today. Going to be here with the kids and everything, but at the end of the day, I will let you know how this makeup wore. All right, that is it. Cyber kisses, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye. All right, guys, it is after 10 o'clock. It's very close to 11 o'clock at night. This is what the L'Oreal is looking like on my face. Again, up in this area is nice still. You see my brows are still on, but around my nose, it's definitely oily. Like a oil slick oily. But it's not too much transfer, surprisingly. Look at that. Not too much. I need a little bit of brown on my finger. Not too much transfer. Around here where I was eating and everything, the makeup wore off, but my highlighted areas, everything still looks nice. So I'm possibly going to need a stronger primer and to blot more. I didn't blot at all. So I got about, I would say about 7 or 8 hours of wear. Pretty good.